going on? Eric here again. And as you can see that the nice plate that I made is kind of curing now. But I have to get it out of the way because I have a unboxing to do. So I don't want to disrupt this in any way, but I'm going to try to show you guys. Not bad. There's a nice gloss to it. Pretty cool. All right, let's slide this off to the side. Now, the unboxing that I have, as you can see here on this chair, covered up the labels so I didn't dox myself. See, it says Solo on it. Now, I've already unboxed it and checked it out, make sure everything was good with it, and everything seems to be pretty fucking awesome. Now, normally I buy the Bargain Musician kit guitars, but in this one case here, I want to try something a little bit different. So, let's remove that. Yes. Look at that top. It's fucking unreal. Now, the one thing I noticed of what Solo does with their kits is they coat everything with a some type of either epoxy resin or some type of a polyurethane, but they coat it to protect it. Now, they did mount the pickguard in place, which I have to remove because I'm replacing the pickups. There's a guy that I know on eBay that I can pick up some more Dragonfire pickups from him, and we'll get a set for this one as well. They're not going to be active or anything, so that's going to end up coming off. He did a real nice job as far as shaping the pickguard. It's got a little bit more meat over here between the wood and the binding. Yes, there's black binding on this as well. And this side here, it's a little bit closer. But as far as the shape of it and everything else, it's pretty consistent. It's not bad at all. I'm really surprised. Better than the Cozart one where I had to trim it a little bit to shape it more with the body of the guitar. Now, that's the back of it. Now, it's pretty rough. There is a spray on here. You can kind of see that there's a little bit of a shine to it. As far as the sides go, well, all I feel is the roughness from the spray, but everything feels smooth. Everything feels very, very smooth. There's no waves in it. There's one little wave right over here, probably where they stopped the when they had it on the isolating sander, where they stopped it right here. Binding doesn't look too bad. Now, the top of this, I am doing nothing with. The top of this body is going to be left natural, just the way you see it. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to route out a good portion of this area over here. And I'm going to get like a suit of, say, like a full house, the deck of playing cards, poker cards. Get the suit for a full house. I'm going to fan them out over here inside here so you can kind of see them. Maybe I'll take over this whole area over here to do this. There'll be some playing cards inside of here. There'll be some dice, and there will be some poker chips. So you kind of got the idea of the theme that's going to happen with this. It's going to be somewhat of a Las Vegas theme. Now again, the body is not bad at all. The binding is actually very, very nice. Everything feels good with this. So this will be another one where the top is going to be done with the glaze coating because I'm going to end up cutting into it. I'm going to put some LED lights in there as well. And the color I'm going to use is just white. So it won't be blue, won't be anything else, just a white. Now, I do have to get some either black felt, green felt, or red felt, because that's what I'm going to put inside of here to kind of make it look like a poker table. So that's that. Or I will find online a poker table or some type of a card playing table cloth and put it inside there as well. The ones that have like the lines and the drawings and shit like that. Now, again, I'm not going to use the pickups on this thing. This thing comes with a bridge that has the 3 saddles and the pickups already mounted. And the pickup reminds me of the one that was in the Cozart kit guitar. So I don't know if I'm going to use the plate or not for the bridge. So I'm not even going to take it out of the package. The tuner is inside of here. Comes with a package. Well, here's the output jack, so it's chrome. Tuners aren't too bad. I've already checked them out. They're pretty basic as far as a tuner. I think I'm going to replace these as well. Then your bolt-on neck. And of course, you know, another one of these damn cheap-ass patch cables. I got a drawer full of them. And here are your controls. Which the plating on this is pretty damn good besides my fingerprints being on it. The plating is not bad at all. It's actually very nice. They countersuck the holes a little bit so the screws aren't going to stick up too much. The knobs feel really good as far as turning them goes. The one thing I noticed that with a lot of these kit guitars that mount hardware and electronics and stuff already on, they're loose, so you're going to have to tighten them up a little bit. Three-way switch is, it's okay. Not too bad. I'm sure it works. It gives you the instructions of what pins to solder on the three-way switch. Then you have your wire that basically goes for your bridge, and then you have one that goes for your output jack. So pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory, not a big deal. Now, let's check out what this neck looks like. Alright, so you got a maple neck. No scarf joint in it. It's pretty much a solid neck. And again, they number it for the body. Rosewood fretboard, which is kind of nice. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Now, I know the inlays aren't aluminum, but they kind of look like they are aluminum by the way they are. It's more like plastic, probably. Plastic nut. You got somewhat of like a fender headstock cutout, which is pretty good too. It's not in bad shape as far as the way they cut. It's pretty straight. Again, this is coated with some type of a coating. You can feel it. It's got a little bit of a shine to it that has to be removed when you finish your guitar. Now, the frets on this thing, nothing is sticking off the sides. The frets look like they're in very, very good shape. None of them appear to be raised in any way. The neck is pretty fucking straight. I can see that the action on the nut's going to have to be come down. So I think I'm going to change out this nut. I'm going to end up taking that off. Let's see how flat this thing is. Come on, which side is it? There you go. Well, the neck is pretty fucking flat. Not bad at all. Truss rod adjustment is in the headstock. So they already pre-drilled everything out, so all I have to do is make sure and match up and make sure everything lines up with the bridge the way it's supposed to. This is going to be a bolt-on neck. Got your dot inlays on the side for the markers, fret markers. But all in all, this thing does not look bad at all. It actually looks pretty good. There's going to be a lot of sanding to remove this coating so I can refinish it. But yeah. So this one will have the theme of like a Las Vegas theme. Hopefully by the time it's done, it looks pretty cool. Seems like everything I've been working on so far has been working out pretty fucking good. Hardly any problems at all. I'm going to put this back. So this will be the next project after I get done with the sideboard. So there you have it. Another kit guitar. Eventually I will start working on building my own. But again, you know, these are pretty easy. This one here, the solo, is not bad at all as far as the wood goes. There are no waves in it. Sides look very, very good. I think this will work out pretty good. A friend of mine has received a solo kit before and says that they are not bad, that they're pretty good. So I wanted to test that out, and this looks like it's going to work. Back in the box it goes until the cyborg is done. So you won't be seeing this until the cyborg is finished and complete and a working guitar. You guys take care. Thanks for watching and have a good one.